I'm Farrar, 28 years old. I'm just going to tell y'all a little bit about Alabama football. Alright, have you guys ever been so passionate about a sport that is basically insane? That is the way I am about Alabama football. I enjoy every down, every play, and every second of watching the Tide play. There's nothing like hearing that $1 million man, yeah, Alabama, and the crowd chanting Roll Tide Roll. Alabama football is a family tradition within my family and has many great accomplishments that I am proud to share. At the young age of 8, I was sitting at my Uncle William's house while he was watching the Alabama football game. I had watched many football games, but not before any that were worth a cent. As I watched my uncle scream and shout and beat, as Bama beat the dog out of the opponent, I decided I wanted a part of that as well. My uncle and I shared a special bond that day, and I still to this day, we have a bond of being a fan of the greatest team ever, a winning team, Alabama. Alabama football all started with a man named W.G. Little, who introduced football to the University of Alabama in the year of 1892. The first game was played in Birmingham, Alabama, where Alabama won 56-0 against a combination of Birmingham high school players and professional Taylor players. The name Crimson Tide is supposed to have been first used by Hugh Roberts, former sports editor of the Birmingham Age-Herald. He used Crimson Tide in describing an Alabama-Auburn game played in Birmingham in 1907. The last football contest between the schools until 1948 when the series was resumed. Some may wonder why they are called Crimson Tide but have an elephant as a mascot. Well, some say when the Tide came out on the field from the locker room onto the field, it sounded like a herd of elephants running, therefore giving the Tide the mascot an elephant known as Big Al. I personally have several favorite former players for the Crimson Tide, but to name a couple would be A.J. McCarron and Mark Ingram. A.J. McCarron played for the Tide from 2009 to 2013, only starting as quarterback from 2011 to 2013. While at Alabama, A.J. led the Tide to back-to-back national championships. In the past season, A.J. finished second in the Heisman candidate race, won the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award and the Maxwell Award. Mark Ingram, in my eyes, is the greatest running back that ever played for the University of Alabama. Mark Ingram played for the Tide from 2008 to 2010. While at Alabama, Ingram helped the Tide to win the national championship. Ingram was the only player from Alabama to win the Heisman Trophy. Alabama has many accomplishments and titles under their belt, making them one of the greatest football organizations in history. Alabama has 23 SEC championships. Alabama won their first national championship in 1925, and they haven't stopped since. Alabama has the most national titles with 15. As you can see, Alabama football is a huge part of my life, but not the most important. God, family, and football. I wouldn't change my passion for Alabama football for the world. It is a great feeling to know that I'm a fan of, in my eyes, the world's greatest football organization ever. The history of Alabama football, my favorite players, and the numerous accomplishments just amaze me when I think about it. In the famous words of Bear Bryant, if you want to walk the heavenly streets of gold, you've got to know the password. Roll Tide Roll. Thank you very much.